Evening all, welcome back to Space Engineers. Right, so we have, oh my voice went funny then, we have basically a working control tower. So this is what, while I've been away, or rather I've been off, I've been doing all the glazing for it, and I'm now going to finish it. So to be honest, there's not much more to do. I think glazing's a funny one. I'm not going to put too much more effort into it, so I'm just going to finish it in a very simplistic way. Now, word of advice, whenever you come to build anything in Space Engineers, build it in a block shape first. Come back and refine it later. Otherwise, you will just spend days doing this. So I can't advise any more than that, just not to go too crazy with it. So what we're going to have on the top is going to be laser cannons. This is because I quite like laser cannons and I think they look pretty awesome. So I think actually we're just going to encompass it all. Actually, I was going to have maybe a dock or something, but I don't think so. What we'll have is these. This is a mod you can download, and these are effectively laser cannons. And there we go, simple as that. That's all it is. You don't even need to link them into the conveyor network. They actually just then sit and shoot anything that comes. So they're pretty good. I think they work now. So we're just going to put some antennae as well. Where's the antenna gone? There it is. And we're only going to do one, I think, there. Because they appear on thing, which is slightly annoying, but anyway. So that now gives us a scan range as well. Now I know it's not the most beautiful thing, but it'll do. Now let me show you what else we've done. So if I just come down into this control tower, dunk, there we go. One of the things I probably am going to do is just put this floor everywhere, because I quite like this floor. Hopefully you'll see as we do this that I get it wrong. There we go. So let me just put that there. I do like it. I think there's actually something quite cool about having floors. Maybe that's a new thing that they need to put into Space Engineers Vanilla, is the ability to put this kind of gantry floor condition. I like it a lot, actually. I just think it gives it real character, and it just, yeah, very nice indeed. So as you come up, you then have our, now for some reason our little sign isn't spinning, so I need to fix that. But do you know what? A lot of it has been the kind of simplification of this base. I think that's why I woke up one morning and realized that it was just too much. There was too much here, and it didn't look good, and I didn't have a great feeling about it. So I kind of thought to myself, well, the only way to really sort this is to have, I think, some form of update. And I think the only way to do it was then just to sit down and actually say, well, let's just build something much more awesome in here. So as you can see, I wanted just to make the station a bit more usable. It's funny because when you look at some of the maps you can download, some of them are very usable, some of them are not. And it's just because you can't translate from up, down, left very easily at all. It's difficult to go up and down, basically, is what I'm saying. So as we have here, we have our airlock. So as you come into this area here, you can then just use the airlock to get out. Isn't that awesome? Right, I've just realized I need to add something here. So let's just add slope down. There we go. Now this, oh, I just love this bit. This has got to be the fun part of the, oh, no, it's not when you get it wrong like that. There we go. And we'll just do the same here. So there we go. So at every point you can get in and out of said base. Pretty sweet. And it should have mirrored it there. Perfect. Oh, I love it when mirrors work. So that's our kind of command and control area done. So let's now look again once again at our hangar. So this is still looking a bit poo. So really the purpose that I wanted to do here was I wanted to have some kind of, I guess, control area here. Now I also wanted to have cargo area. So we're going to build some cargo cans. Now I think we'll use large. And we'll then start to store. Now again, you can go crazy. You could have like 20 cargo cans here, etc. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to do one and then two, and that's it. Now oh, hang on. He says, there we go. So I just wanted one. Oh, I see my problem. I had symmetry on, so let me just go there, about there. And we then have to build our conveyor in, so let me just do that now. I think the real desire that I wanted here was just not to have to do too much. I hate it when you go into the control. Oh, bugger, I've done it now, haven't I? No, have I done it now? I might be about to mess this right up. Yeah, damn it, I knew it. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I knew it. Oh well, never mind. So there we go. So this is always the problem. You've got to be a bit careful of that. So there we go. That's our working containers. And again, nothing too complex. That there. And again, this really is the thing of the game, because I've done the showy bit. I now want to make the station very functional indeed. It's got to be functional now. Let me just remove all of this. Such a shame that. I wish they'd fix that. And there we go. In fact, we probably won't even need. We'll just go out there. There we go. So that's nice. So we now have a conveyor system with cans. That's looking pretty sweet. Again, simple really. I'm not going to do too much more than that. We can always add to it. But I think here as well is where we'll start to maybe think about putting the refineries. So again, moving the refineries from where they are. So let me just do that now. So if I have, oh yeah, we've got the new arc furnace as well. So maybe let's set some of them up. So we go, and we'll put some assemblers in as well. I just wanted everything to be on kind of like a manufacturing deck, if that makes sense. Because they don't need to be accessible. They don't even need to be open, to be honest. Let me think about this. I'm just trying to think what would be the best. Is it best to put them in the hangar? Let me just think about that. It's probably not, isn't it? It's probably best to leave that as maybe an open area for ships to land, etc. So I think for now, that's probably all we'll do. But what we will do, and this is where it really starts to get problematic, is we're going to put landing lights. I know. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Oh, hello. Have I broken it? There we go. Again, not perfect. It'll do. Now, the point of that is just to build some form of landing regime, but it will do for now. Now, I think really the kind of next piece with this is to start... let me just get rid of that. Just seen that. There we go. The next piece of this is to start thinking about, well, what do we want to use this area for? So there needs to be maybe some manufacturing area and so on. So not going to be as easy, but I think this is where we start to think about having a fighter production area, for example. Now, before we had all of the assemblers on pistons, if you remember that worked quite well. So I think what I want to try and do is have maybe a piston system of some kind, you know, kind of extending out. So let me just think how we'll do that. Now I'm going to freeform this, so don't get ragey with me. But I think if we have maybe something like, probably a bit much, let's just try it like that, and then we have, in fact, let me just put one more line in just for ease of access. There we go, and then we just put a bendy one in. There we go, so they're all connected now. And then again, this may not work, but I'm just curious to try it. We need the piston. There we go. And the piston is this is going to be an interesting test, because I kind of want the piston to be like that. Oh yeah, that's starting to slow down a bit. And then I wanted the welders like that. Okay, so what, just to be clear, what we've done there is we've created an extending piston sort of tool, and let me just show you how it works. Now, I actually don't know how it works. Look at me trying to show what I know what I'm doing. Yeah, no, I don't. So let me let me just sit in the seat. So that's effectively what we've done. So let me just go, okay. So piston. So we need to group all of these. And we'll call that piston, oops, 1, for argument's sake. And in theory, there we go. That's what they'll do. And they'll extend out rather slowly, admittedly. Let's just sort that. So if I go piston, whoop. So let's just do reverse of that. Whee! clunk, clunk. Lovely. So, and then what we do is we then, so that's our piston one. So this, let's just actually call that something better. So repair 1, step 1, pistons. Okay, so then we need all the welders. Welders. Now, I need to be careful here because there's lots of welders in the game. Okay, well, I think it's because of that, right, that's fine. So we then have auto repair 2 welders. In fact, we probably just could leave them on all the time, actually. In fact, we're going to do that. Why make a block for them when you could just use them on? So there we go. Pretty terrifying, I think you'll agree. So the idea is you just go clunk, and then that will then extend and repair. Pretty sweet, isn't it?